welcome to day 5 to improve your posture. My name is Inga, and I'm so happy to have you back here today. Today we're going to be working on the glutes and getting them all strengthened and stretched and ready to go for our days ahead. Let's get started laying down on our back. Bend your knees and bring the soles of your feet to the ground. Push your triceps down and then walk your feet in just a little bit and bridge your hips up. Pause here for a second. Really turn the glutes on, turn the core on, and pause here for a second. Now I want you to either stay here and just kind of pulse your hips up, or if it feels okay, lift your left leg and then start to find that pulse. So what we're doing here by pulsing with the left leg up is isolating this right glute and really squeezing into the core, forcing this right glute to work here. So we're not kind of just using one glute versus the other. We're forcing each glute to work individually, and you should start to feel that burn pretty quickly. 3, 2, put your left leg down, or pick up, and we'll start to again. So using that here, press and breathe. Here, you can do hands. Hips down, and bring your glutes all the way down. I want you to hover your legs into a tabletop. If this becomes too much, you can ground. Nod, bring your hands back behind your head, nod your chin to your chest, lift up off your shoulder blades. Pull your head back, just like we did yesterday, and pause here. Bring the thighs forward a little bit, and then firm your belly down. You should feel your core work here. Inhale and lower. Exhale, lift, come up, and hold. Pause here. Take a twist 2 inches to the left, and extend your right leg out. Drive through your right heel. And see if you can up a little bit higher towards that left knee. Rebend the right leg, come back to center. Inhale and lower. Exhale, lift, come up, and hold. Back in, inhale and lower. Exhale, lift, come up, and hold. Turn back in, come to center. Inhale and lower. Exhale, lift, come up, and hold. Comes back in, inhale and lower. Exhale, lift, come up, and hold. Squeeze. Inhale and lower. Last time, you got it. Exhale, lift, come up, and hold. To center. Inhale. Great job. Let's come all the way up and over. Shoulders, knees just slightly in front of you. Back. Put your core in and float your left leg here. We're going to find kind of a march here. So squeeze your glute, bring your left. Try to keep your pelvis neutral, and then march. Forearms. The option to interlace your hands or have your hands down. Tuck your toes under and lift up into a dolphin. We're going to pick our left leg up here. Squeeze your glutes, pelvis still neutral. We're going to draw the left leg in, and then we're going to extend it out. Draw in, try not to rock forward, and extend it out. So using the core, using the glutes, one more, draw in and extend out. Awesome, then we'll switch. So left leg comes down, right leg comes in, and we'll draw in and extend out. Your glutes should be burning. You can always stay with this in a tabletop. Draw in and extend out. One more, draw in and extend out. Awesome. Put the leg down. We'll lower to a tabletop here. Come to standing at the top of our mat. So here, inhale, arm, fold. Keep your toes tucked under as you come up. And then bring your right hand to your low back, left hand to your belly, and push your right hand into your glutes here. Pause for a second. Glutes should be on fire. Reposition your hands to your hips. We're going to lift our right knee and start to lean forward. In this tilted sit, spine nice and tall. Squeeze into your right, squeeze into your left. We're going to start to shift our way into our left leg. Pick up your right leg. And then we'll step back, lean forward again, and then stand up. Crescent lunge, and we'll stand up. Drive glute. Use both glutes. Use your core. Try for balance. Awesome. We'll do 3 more like that. You can do it 2. Last one. Come up and hold. The right leg all the way back behind us. Slide your left hand to your low back this time, right hand to your belly, and then bend into your left leg. Yeah, just a little. Try to find a nice tall tabletop here. So spine is still lifted, shoulders are back of the head. Now you'll bend and straighten that. Awesome, bend and straighten. 3, 2, last. Turning. Take a big step to the right. Find some side lunges. So hands can come to your hips. Hands can come all the way down to the ground, but push your butt back as we breathe. Deep breaths here. Awesome. Moving from side to side. Great work. Those glutes should be on fire by now. Awesome. 3, 2, 1. Turn to the front. We'll reload. So we're back kind of in a low lunge. Right hand stays down. Over your wrist. Untuck your right toes. You can turn your right leg to the side and then send your left foot back behind you. Pause for a second. Push your pubic bone down. Left hand can be at your low back here. We're going to draw the left knee in and then extend out. So we're still in that marching position. Draw in and extend out. 3 more. Draw in and extend out. You can do it 2. Awesome. Last one. You'll draw in, hold here, take a step forward, and then turn to the side. Goddess pose this time. Sitting up really upright. So shoulders over the hips, and then just pulse the hips down. Yeah, you should be feeling this in your inner thighs and those glutes. Glutes should be on fire by this point in class. Awesome. 5, at least that last one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Windmill your hands to the ground. Step it back, plank pose. Lower your chest. All right, little bit of a back bend here. So you're going to draw your shoulder blades back just a little bit. So we're in a baby cobra. We're going to bend the left leg, point the foot up towards the sky, and all we're going to do is pulse the leg up. Really push your pubic bone down. Squeeze that right glute. Squeeze your left glute, even as you lift and lower. Awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the left leg down. Press back, forward facing dog. Walk the feet in a little bit here and breathe. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Maybe you bend the knees or lift to the tippy toes just a little bit more and feel this length. Walk your hands back towards your toes. Bend your knees a lot. So we're coming to this nice big squat here. And then pulse the hips down for a second. Really going to take this squat once. So make the most out of it. Can you drop your hips a little bit lower? Can you keep your chest nice and long? Awesome. 5, 4. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Hands to your hips. Drive with your glutes as you stand all the way up. Great job. Let's walk to the top of the mat. Let's do the other side. Arms reach up. Exhale, hinge and fold. Step your toes tucked under. Come up for a low lunge. Squeeze into the glutes. Right hand to the low back, left hand to the belly. Push into that right glute. Feel your left glute on, feel your right glute on, and breathe. Start to lean forward. Hands come to your hips. Lift the left knee and lean forward just a little bit more. Feel your glutes engage. Feel your core engage. Staying lifted here. And then lift your left leg. Come up to a stand. One easier than the other. Shift back. Keep the tilt and then come. Then step back. and come forward. Crescent, so stay in. Feel your right glute. Doing a lot of the work here. 3. Come up. Bend into your right leg. Feel your right glute. Hands at the hips or one hand to the belly, one hand to the low back. Option, right leg. 5. We get a break. And turn to the left side lunges. Push your butt back. Feel this nice big glute. Work out nice big glute stretch. Breathing in and breathing out. Awesome. 3, 2, 1. Turn back to the front. Lower to your left knee. Bring your left hand to the ground. Your right foot back behind you. Left shoulders right underneath your wrist. That between your hand and your knee, it's pretty close. Right hand comes to your low back. Push your pubic bone forward and draw the knee in and out. Yeah, in and out. You got it. Squeeze the glute, squeeze the core. 3. You can do it. 2. Last 1. Step that foot forward to the left again. Got it. Peel the hands down. Step the right foot back, and then we'll lower the knees. Lower. Shoulder blades back. Down. Dog. Woo. Walk the toes forward. Take a bend left and right. Feel the difference. Maybe settle. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Big breath out. 1 more. A little bit of stretching here now. Step to the top of the mat. Full body stretch, reach up. All right, we're going to keep our right leg forward. We're going to step the left foot right behind the right leg. Might be enough here, and you can always use the wall here if you want. Support yourself. You're going to try to bring your pinky toes to touch as much as you can. Bring your hands to your hips. Keep integrity in your spine. So spine stays lifted, and you're going to bend into your right leg and start to straighten through that left, pushing your butt back just a little bit as we breathe. Deep breaths. Hinging forward just a little bit more. Yeah, and then feel that nice big left glute work, left hamstring working. And then we'll come all the way up. Keeping that right foot forward, we're going to step the left foot back into the right even more. So we're at kind of a staggered stance, almost like we're twisting our legs. Hands are going to come to your hips. You're going to turn your gaze over your right shoulder, bend into both legs, and see if you can turn that glute just a little bit more, and you'll feel this in your right glute all the way down that right leg, maybe even into the inside of the hip flexor. Breathe. Yeah, awesome. 1 more big breath. Great work. And then let's switch sides. So bring the legs back up. So left foot comes in front this time. Right foot comes behind, and then start to hinge forward. Bend into that right as you straighten through the left. Feel this nice big stretch down your left leg. Breathe. Ooh, nice deep breaths here. It must feel really good. And then we'll come back up. Left leg stays in. Right foot comes behind into the left. And then turn your hips like you're going to gaze over your left shoulder. Turn just a little bit more. Feel the outside of that left hip. Feel your inner thigh. If you want to bend into those knees a little bit more, you can feel it a little bit deeper. Awesome. Then we'll come back up and we'll release both legs. Shake out your legs, shake out your arms. Let's come down to our, and we'll lay all the way down, and we'll bring ankle to our right knee. So we're coming to, and you're gonna pull your left knee to the left, right knee to the hands out of your thigh, hand to your knee, and just find a slight press. But think more about pulling to the left and pulling to the right, and you'll feel an even bigger stretch here. Flex both toes as we breathe. Getting a little sweaty today. And then we'll switch sides. So right foot comes in, left foot comes out, left hand behind the thigh, right hand to the knee, and then just right to right, left to left. Feel your outer glute here. Feel your hip as it opens. Awesome, deep breaths. Awesome, then release your legs. We'll take a so knees come over to the right, left arm comes to the left, and then you can take whatever gaze you want. So either gazing to the left, right as we breathe here. Reach for those fingertips just a little bit more. Awesome, then we'll come back to center and all the way over to the left. Reach your right fingertips to the right as much as you can and breathe. Awesome, then we'll come back through center, extend your legs, extend your arms. Take up some space here, taking up as much space as you wish. And we'll take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Feel your lower body, your hips, your glutes, your thighs, your calves, your ankles, your feet, everything relax into the mat. If you want to stay here a little bit longer, you're more than welcome to pause the video and take as much time as you need. See if you can deepen your breath. See if you can find a little bit more space here in the body. A little space here in the breath. Just starting to feel your whole body here. Start to deepen your breath a little bit more. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, your head and your neck. Bend your knees and roll over to your side. Press yourself up to the seat. Spine nice and tall. Hands at heart center. One with one more big breath today. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope your glutes feel nice and strong today. I'll see you tomorrow.